Everyone, welcome back to another GC Crypto. Yes, that's right. We've finally settled on a name, and I like it. I told my wife last night, Craig, just something simple. GC Crypto. It rings like it slaps in my opinion. She liked it, and if she likes it, I'm a happy man, Craig. So I don't know what your wife thinks, but GC Crypto is the brand. We'll have to sort out some branding. Don't worry, we're doing a lot behind the scenes, but
Yeah.
GM to you, Craig. GM to everyone. Look, there's a lot happening. We're going to talk about a lot today, and it's nice because this is probably like our first show in a while that it's just been us two to talk about crypto, talk about abstract, talk about my bags and what I should be doing because I have a few questions for Craig and whatnot. So, GM, mate, how are you going today?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Just catching up with the news now. You and I were talking offline. Apparently, Trump said a few things like he does.
Yeah.
But I am seeing Bitcoin, 107,600. So
Yeah. And
I'm not seeing the chart. As soon as you said that, I ran to Bitcoin chart to see if the chart's telling me bad news, and it's not. Um,
yeah.
so I don't know what's dumping. Is there anything dumping?
It's done pretty quickly. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to long some things. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
do right now. So hold on, I'm just trying to do that right now. Oh my gosh. It does. Of course, like this happens like right when the show starts too. I'm like, oh my God. Like I literally said to Craig, guys, Trump just literally tweeted out, or like not Trump, but like the news accounts just tweeted out that he said for everyone to leave the capital of Iran. And sure enough, there's been shots fired and whatnot. So I'm just trying to, because that like the market did nuke a little bit. A few of the trades are in red, which is fine. Like I'm happy to hold these. These are high swing trades for GTG members. So yeah, but no, he came out and said that. So pretty much, yeah. Who knows what the war is happening over there? Like he's a big supporter. And I was just listening to some things this morning. Actually, I don't want to talk about politics too much, Craig.
Mm-hmm.
Like we spoke with a little bit about with it, Alyssa and whatnot last week. But like I don't know. I'm not like an expert in any capacity around this side of the world. Like Australia is so far disconnected from all of this. At the end of the day, we're lucky, and then I'm thankful. But obviously, my thoughts go out to everyone who is obviously affected by this with family or friends and all those sorts of things. But it is terrible, and you would have thought that like we're not even 100 years since like the massive genocide and everything that happened, obviously in World War II and whatnot. So yeah, it's pretty crazy to think that this sort of stuff happens now. Obviously, we have the nuclear side that is probably more of the deterrent, I think, for a lot of people right now. It's like, okay, as long as it's being used for energy rather than sort of weapons, that's the key. But who knows, guys? Who knows? But yeah, anyways, we trade markets. I trade charts. That's what I do. And the charts give me some opportunities. So you got to take advantage of that when it happens. And sometimes you have to wait for patience, and you have to stay patient for the price to come to you. But Craig, mate, GC Crypto. Hold on, let me pull it up. New branding, mate. We're slowly working that out, guys. So if you haven't followed us yet already, please come to the page here. It is live. It's so good to see you. Let's go. It was working. It's working. So good, so good. How do I share the screen? Oh my God, I'm out of practice now. Here we go. Okay, here it is. So GC Crypto, there it is. Slowly rebranding. We'll get a new banner going. We'll get like, I mean, this is a very, I mean, the buy's pretty clean, but like we'll sort some stuff out, get some links going. As we were chatting with Easy about yesterday, we'll try and get some forms going. So if you want to jump on the show, or if you want to be a partner or a sponsor, it'll be a lot more straightforward. I mean, yeah, hopefully this account can grow to a couple thousand followers to reflect kind of where our journey has gotten us. That would be ideal. But yeah, Craig, really nice to finally rebrand and get this account going, mate. We've been doing this full time now for a couple months, like many months, let's say. It's about time we started running this back.
Yeah, I agree. It will streamline things a little bit more for you and me. Just communication, because obviously people reach out to me regarding the show, or they reach out to you regarding the show, which is our show. So it just gets I think it gets messy, and it's probably a bit confusing. Possibly for more for companies and other brands to go, fuck, how do we work with these guys? Which we've got at the moment. We've got a couple of how do you even call them, companies?
Yeah, potential deals in the background happening. Yeah. So I mean,
so it'll simplify that, won't it?
Yeah.
What we're wanting to do. So yeah, that's great news. Nice for you and me on a personal level. It's nice to take a little step forward. And just another little baby to grow. Something to grow. It's quite you're probably the same. We both probably quite enjoy growing brands. So look, it'll be a pain in the ass for a little bit, won't it? Growing a new brand. It always is. But
it always is.
The start is really slow. So guys, if you want to give that a follow, just help the process, that would be great, because it is a bit of a grind at the start, which I don't really care about that, but
No, no, and it's important though, like and consistency, right? Like it takes time, right? Like it's taken like me and you years to get to where we are. It's taken GTG literally. I think I started that account a year ago. It's finally at 2.5K. So
yeah,
there's a few things. So hopefully this can run it up a little bit faster. I think it being live every day too will help the account grow a little bit, and then it also gives people a place to go back and watch all of our replays. So I went through and kind of retweeted all the ones from the past sort of couple of weeks. Like, so I got Easy there. I've obviously got the one from Pio, Alyssa, Voxel, like all the people we've had. Scarly's on there, Dis one's on there, Eli's one's on there, and then
even Eli made it. I was going to say Eli, the only person.
I was generous. I threw it in there, so just to kind of show the variety of people that we have. But yeah, so and then literally last time we posted on this account was December 24, Craig. So that's 6 months ago. That's wild.
Makes sense. So. Makes sense.
There we go. Merry Christmas.
So good. So good. Fuck, that's pretty good though. That's not bad, eh? Look at me. Fuck, that's good.
It is good. It's good. So now we're in the process of branding the GC crypto so that it can fast become sort of like a bigger brand to sort of capture the attention that we have obviously together. With all these live streams, with all these interviews, you can call them as well. It's an exciting time, and yeah, if you do know of any brands that want to partner with us for a short term, long term, or you want to jump on the show, all those sorts of things, guys, yeah, reach out to that DM is probably the best. If not, send us a personal DM, that's fine. But preferably the GC crypto would be much preferred. But yeah, there's a little self plug to begin with, guys. And GM to Facts, GM to Whiskers, and GM to the people on Abstract as well. Windsor. Want to join Cult, GM Legend, GM Uncle's back in the chat, love it. Razuka's always in the chat, love you, Legend.
Yeah, Razuka's Razuka. I'm gonna have to start putting Razuka on the payroll.
I know, bro. He's showing up every day, man.
I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to get you a sponsorship.
He bloody messaged me last night because I did that's like I feel a bit sick today, unfortunately. And so I have to do a live stream with GTG later, but I was doing the trading comp with BTCC Exchange, and that was at 10 o'clock last night, Craig. I couldn't even make it to 10 o'clock. I went to bed, I went and fell asleep and set an alarm for 9:50 to wake up. Yeah, and then I was up for about an hour and a bit against Moose. So Moose, obviously a prominent, another pudgy in the space. More of a giveaway sort of man, but yeah, a good fella. Really nice guy. I had a few calls with him personally and then really chatted to him. So he's a really nice guy. And then Swoosh. Hosted it, so it was a lot of fun. Ended up winning, but it's definitely taken a toll on my body. I've woken up pretty just run down, Craig. Like I got a whoop, and yeah, look, guys, my recovery. What do you call it? Like your deep sleep last night? Yeah, shit house, absolutely shit house. So,
what do you call it? Your REMs?
Yeah, your REM, and yeah, big drop compared to where it has been the week. So that's probably why. That's generally why I feel bad. Like I still had 7 hours sleep, but I only got like well rested sleep was like 2 hours when it's supposed to be like 4 hours. So. That's the key, guys. But yeah, that's a bit of insight of my personal life and my health, I suppose.
Yeah, and I've got a rash I'm working on, so we'll get there.
No.
I'm joking. No, I haven't got a rash this week, guys. No, I'm actually not too bad. I'm the same as you, though. Although we went to bed a bit earlier last night, so that was nice.
Excellent, mate.
I'm actually feeling all right, and we've finally got no tradespeople here, so. My life's like
finally, so it's all done.
Bathroom's done, so
excellent.
It's nice to have life just fucking steady for a bit, man. Like in other words, no one at like 8 a.m. going, "I'm here to do this," you know, and then just they start fucking drilling, and you're like, "Man, I got a show to put on," you know.
I got the daily GC crypto show to run here,
you know, I'm like,
the amount of people you're impacting right now, thousands of people,
thousands are impacted by this. No, but. Long story short, I'm in a good zone, but I do know what you're talking about. That's actually why on the interview with Easy yesterday, and guys, if you haven't caught that chat we had with Easy yesterday, go and give that a watch. That was fucking banger, bro.
Oh, he's a legend. Yeah,
I could chat to that dude and PO for hours just with personal questions of mine.
Yeah,
more so than trading, and that's why I asked that question about burnout. Easy because. For me personally, that's the biggest challenge of the bull run is to monitor that. It's not the trading, it's not the getting wins, it's keeping myself alive through that period and happy. Try to be happy and keep your wife happy and your kids happy and your family happy and you know, and then the group's happy. It's anyway, enough whinging. Let's make some money.
No, well, I think you raised a really good point, and I mean, like he's a prime example of seriously one of the best on-chain traders. I've like just like you see like different traders for different things. Like I'll call out Aussie and Sexy are two of the best sort of leverage futures traders that I've ever come across, really, and lucky to have them in GTG.
Yeah.
But they don't cover every market, right? Whereas like I look at someone like Easy and he can cover every market and dominate. So to get insight from him directly yesterday, guys, was such a banging show. And Craig, what I really liked about having both of those two guys on the show is that they're just like they're nice people and they actually like support us. They've always supported me. Like they help me grow my brand. And I would love to meet him one day because I generally think we would just have such a fun time, have a few beers, like a big steak. Like it would just be a fun time, talk just absolute trash. And,
I reckon the shit talk would be phenomenal.
Because it's also the divide of culture between Australia and exactly in America.
The Bitcoin ETH divide. Not that they. I mean, I think they're on the same page, although they're on a different page. It's kind of like you and me. We trade differently, but we kind of both understand that. I think the end goal is just probably Bitcoin. I think. And I think Easy probably leans that way anyway. But look, I mean, one thing that I got out of it is both super smart dudes. I mean, I knew that already, obviously. But from conversing to them, you can understand why they've had great success.
Yeah.
Easy was a wealth of knowledge, bro. It was quite nice to have a conversation, and this is no disrespect to anyone else we've spoken to, but to sit down with someone who's just a fucking beast in the space.
Yeah.
Like who's all over everything.
Yeah.
Kind of like you and me, but you know, Easy's operating on another level. More to do with, I think, his TradFi background a bit as well.
Though. Well, yeah, he's been playing like
or your background.
No, exactly. Like, and that's why I like talking to people, right? Because like
I'm a rookie, it's good.
And more to that perspective, it's like it comes from a range of sort of perspectives. In other words, like what we trade is still very different to what he trades, to what PO trades, and it's just cool to talk about. And I speak about this often. The amount of opportunities that are in this space, Craig, like so many chains, so many ways on each chain to make money, and so many ways that you don't even have to go on chain to make money. Like leverage is a great example of that. So, look, I love it. It was super good to get those two on. Maybe in the future we can get Clemente and maybe Nick on if he has some time. So we'll have to see how they're all going. But the big news obviously, well, when did this drop? Yeah, no, this morning. So it did happen Australia's time this morning is obviously pump.fun accounts and any related accounts. So like affiliate badges, BullX as well, GMGN as well, like really prominent sort of accounts got banned. Now Gainsey came out this morning, who recently interviewed Pump Fun founder chatted. Well, like I suppose he's streaming on the platform more, so he's partnered. He did say that they're okay. So I'm not sure about this is the SEC is monitoring activity on Pump Fun, but I don't know if that's legit. I think that's that's not legit. So anyways, but it's maybe it is legit. Interesting. So
oh, bro, this will all be a bunch of fucking nothing, though. Like,
I know, though. Like, how
worst case, someone gets a fine, bro. SEC's just collecting a check here, I reckon.
Yeah, exactly. You're probably right. They're like, oh, these guys have made $1 billion. Let's get a couple $100 million.
Let's go after them.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. Yeah. They've got they're not going after little guys, bro. They're just going after, they just need to get paid.
They don't need to come after.
Next time.
So that's obviously the big news overnight, which obviously is backed up then by Trump this morning.
Yeah.
Where is it? Which we started the show with. Oh my God, I get too many notifications. Sorry, Joe. Yeah, there it is. If you want news, guys, this is literally the best account for news, Spectator Index. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, Iran should have signed. Yeah, so it's really interesting. Trump seems to be in Israel's camp, which is really interesting. But yeah, loud blast heard in Tehran, or I don't know how you say it, but Tehran, I assume, which is the capital of Iran. US President Trump says everyone should immediately evacuate. So pretty sad and pretty scary. I do feel for those sort of people that have family, obviously, that side of the world. Look, it's unfortunate. You never want to see this sort of stuff happen, but that the market did nuke a little bit. Like if I pull up the ETH chart, where are we? Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, if we pull up the ETH chart, it didn't do much on like the high time frames. This is the 5 day, the 3 day, the 1 day. It didn't do too much, but if you do come and have a look on like the 4 hour, the 1 hour, it did dump. I did have a little bit of a dump bowler, but not much. So this is a classic example where news isn't having as much an effect. And however, if this war does start to get out of hand, then yes, we could potentially see it really start to take off again, or market dump further, right? But I do think that because the market hasn't really dumped too much throughout this period of time, despite all the sort of escalation, you could even call it, Craig, we have sort of seen the market hold up really nicely here. So I'm in a bunch of longs. GGG's in a bunch of longs. We bought spot hyper liquid. Oh my God, it got to $45 yesterday. We bought spot. We literally bought this yesterday between $40 and $41. And then it just went crazy. It's obviously pulled back now. So probably another good opportunity if you didn't get a chance to buy some hyper liquid. I don't know, like after speaking with Easy yesterday, like I was already a bull, Craig, but he did mention that like this is his best sort of alpha right now. And I kind of agree. Like if you think about it, like it just makes so much sense, right? The volume's going there because it's on-chain trading. So that's the first thing. Secondly, they do have an upcoming airdrop again for its users, which is, again, a massive reason for people to go there. Thirdly, it's friction-based. So I think friction in crypto is often a good thing, but it can be a bad thing. But in this case, it's a good thing. Like I still have not put money over there. I can't because it'll take me an hour or two to learn how to do it. And then I want to create a video on it. I just haven't done that yet. But like friction is a good thing sometimes in crypto. I do think because of the way that they buy back the token and all of that sort of stuff, like the no VCs and whatnot, I think this is a runner, Craig. Like it just reminds me of Ethereum last cycle, where everyone was trading on there. Everyone was using Ethereum to buy NFTs, to buy meme coins, whatever it was, to use DeFi. And thus the token went up because everyone needed to buy the token. If everyone's going to trade on Hyperliquid and that ecosystem, then it just makes a lot of sense that the underlying token is going to outperform. I don't know. What's your thesis on this? Because I know, do you actually own any Hyperliquid, Craig?
I do not. I don't for similar reasons. You don't or didn't. It was just that fucking headspace to look into it, man. I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
But I mean, that chart's ridiculous. What do you do with that, man? Like, how do you fucking buy that?
You buy pullbacks.
Yeah. Shallow ones by the looks of things. But I wouldn't mind exposure because, I mean, winners are winners, right? And fuck it. Is that the winner? Is this like the last boss? You know what I mean? For this bull run? Is this an abstract maybe?
Yeah.
Like what else has a catalyst? You know, like you just said, are these guys all farming an airdrop on hype?
Well, not necessarily like that. Like
not farming, sorry, but getting one.
No, but yeah, actually, fair point. I'm not sure. I don't know when the first airdrop came out, but if you do look at timing, like December 24, like the whole market went down during this period of time. So I'm not sure if this was when the airdrop did come out or not. We'd have to double check. But because the wild thing, I went to a wedding in December last year, and a mate who I met at college, like this is 10 years ago now, he came up. He's like, Greeny, I've been following you on Twitter for a long time. I was like, oh, dude, I didn't even know that. He's like, I was so close to getting Hyperliquid. And at that time, I was like, I don't even know what that is. And that's how crazy crypto is, that you didn't even know this opportunity. And then look at it now. It's like, literally, is it a top 10 asset? Like, so the fact that I know that it's been a very topical sort of token, and the strength is strength for a reason, for a long time. Like it's in 11th place. Like there's no reason this should flip Dogecoin, it should flip Tron, it should flip Cardano, which it will soon. So a 2x from here for Hyperliquid, and it flips all of that and goes 7th or 8th overall. So I don't think it flips Solana at 80 bill, but from here, I could easily see it flip multiple of those. And Craig, what I always kind of take it back to is if we do take a look back to, my God, I got so many things open. If we take back to, I want to just show. Oh, dude, trading views. Has your trading view been shit? Mine's been. It
snaps around. It snaps around when you try and move the chart. It snaps to the
snap. Dude. Anybody at chat? Anyone else's trading view just been horrendous the past couple of days? Mine has been horrendous. Now this. Oh yeah, no, I thought this was the index. Here we go. Here's the index. Of course, it's going to be slow now. Anyways, what I want to show is price discovery. once it goes crazy. So this index should have the full history back to 17, but it's not going to show me. Here we go. Finally. Come on. Because I need this. Yeah, there we go. I need that. So I was chatting to a few VIP members about BTC as well. But like what we have last cycle with Ethereum, right, is that we saw this really beautiful rounding bottom. We saw this massive breakout. As PO was saying, he was buying a lot of ETH down here at $80. I was buying a lot of ETH down here as well. Like I literally DCA'd here like for like I don't even know, like a whole year I DCA'd into BTC and ETH. Take me back, please. Holy, take me back. Anyways, what I want to show you is just the strength once a token can go past its previous all-time high.
Yeah.
And so this is its all-time high from 2018. So ETH was worth 1.3K. We got rejected from here a couple of times. We went above it. We tested it as kind of loose support, I suppose. Like you could say this is like technically like a bit of a range that we were struggling to hold. We were struggling to break above. We did break above it. We retested it and went crazy, set a high low and went crazy. And what I want to just show you is that like ETH is only like, if you look, ETH is only 75% up from way back in 2021. Now, that therefore means that the amount of money that was locked up in ETH was still hundreds of billions of dollars, Craig. So that's the first point I want to allude to. So what that means is that something like ETH still went up by $200 billion, like $300 billion-ish over the course of that next sort of wave in that bull market through to the end of 2021. So that was about a 10-month sort of pump, 10-month pump for about a 2 to 3x. So like money can really come in quick. And what Easy said to me after the show is if he sees a really bullish Q4 where TradFi really get into crypto, then he thinks we could go deep into 2026 and stuff like Hyperliquid, Solana, Sui, ETH, XRP, BTC. These are going to go crazy. I don't know, Craig. What's your like? I'm still in the camp that we probably top Q4, Q1 next year. That's where I'm going to say Q4, Q1 next year, Q4 this year or Q1 2026. What's your gut say? Like, I agree with him. Like, he would know TradFi and he would know the metrics to kind of follow. And he was like, yeah, look, Q2 2026, we could see the top then. I was like, okay. So what's your thoughts on this? And like just the amount of liquidity that can come into crypto at these levels.
Yeah, I mean, timing-wise, I'm the same as you. Q4, Q1, 26. Interesting. He says what? Maybe Q2, 26.
Yeah, as the end of the cycle. Yeah,
as the end of the cycle. So Bitcoin's already topped out. Okay, look. I mean, I'm going to say. I mean, I think when I don't know about you, but when I say Q4, I mean Bitcoin all-time high. So I suppose alts can run from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, maybe they do run into shit. Imagine if they run all the way into Q2. Fuck, that'd be good. 6 months of alt season, or 3 to 6. Yeah, I'm not gonna bet on it being that long. But that's because I'm gonna play this quite cautiously. So I'll sell all the way up hard into Q4. But man, I'm not going to say he's wrong. I'm not going to say I disagree. There's no point. I don't even know if I'm right. I guess the best thing to say is take it level by level, day by day, week by week, month by month.
Yeah.
But you can play. I'm planning for all-time highs for Bitcoin Q4. But as you and I know, we just got to take it day by day because we could have a frothy pump now up to 140.
Yeah, exactly.
130. And if it does that, then I might be like, well, fuck, that's us done. Man.
I'd be on the more side of like.
That might be the blow off top there. So, but look, that hasn't happened. I don't know if it will, but you got to keep an open mind. But dude, I mean, I take a Q2 alt season still running into Q2 next year. I mean, I don't have the biggest. I think I need to start filling up my alt bags a bit.
I agree. I would, and that's mine
feels right.
So my current position, I'm trying to think. Hyperliquid is actually number 1. Bitcoin's number 2. Solana no. Sorry, ETH-based assets would definitely ETH-based assets is definitely number 1. Then Hyperliquid. Then BTC, then Solana, then some lower cap. So I am grateful. And I think I've been so loud about this. Like everyone's like, oh, like, what about lower cap memes? What about like, trying to find that next like play? And I'm like, honestly, bro, I would much rather plow $5,000 into MOG, SPX, Fartcoin,
get out.
and the top memes on abstract. Like, why? Like, it saves me time. I don't have to stress, and I just think they're strength for a reason, Craig. Like, so many, and I've been writing so many tweets about this because so many people go, "Oh, Greeny, what about this? Like, is this the next? And I'm like, "Oh, this one's built different." I'm like, "No, bro, trust me. I've got a decade of experience in this industry. Trust me, strength is strength for a reason. That is why BTC is king, right? Because you want to be the first to a narrative, or you want to be the best in that narrative. Sure, tech comes along. We've seen Sui sort of displace a bit of mindshare for Solana. We obviously saw Casper run up really strongly as a competitor, you could call it, to BTC. So there will always be underlying new technologies. But Craig, strength is strength for a reason. And I plowed some money into Mog, mate. When you like, we both were looking at the same chart at the same time. We said to GTG, guys, this is a great buying opportunity. It's up, like, it was up about 8%, 12% maybe yesterday. But I do think it could be like, you just got to think, like, it's been around for multiple years. It's a culture coin. It has a lot of top influencers talking about it. And the chart looks really good from a risk to reward perspective. So why not buy it? Then on the converse side, after talking to Pio, I kind of really align with that SPX theory that, like, well, if I was to hold Pepe or SPX, which one actually has more upside? You would probably nearly argue that if price discovery starts to hit SPX with some of the biggest calls in the space talking about it, well, yeah, it's probably going to outperform because the meme is maybe stronger than Pepe. Like, I'm a big Pepe guy, but Pepe's at 5 bill or bigger. SPX was at 1.5. I was like, yeah, to be honest, I probably should allocate some to SPX. So that's where I'm at the moment. What are your thoughts with that, Craig?
Yeah, I agree. I think the issue, it's the same with the altcoins. You can spend a lot of time looking around for which is the lagger, which I used to do in 21. But I've sort of learned a little bit from that. I used to look for, the top runners would run, and I'd be like, okay, what's the lagger? Because surely that runs next. And they can run next, but they sometimes don't. And one thing that I learned is that the strong ones tend to just keep being the strong ones. And trying to pick the laggers is quite a tough game because you're sort of picking between thousands of other toys and you're trying to guess which one the other
thousands
like.
Yeah.
Whereas there's only 1, 2, or 3 strong ones in each ecosystem. So picking the strong ones so obvious. So I tend to go with the strong ones. In saying that, Mog had a big pullback. You could argue it's not as strong looking as SPX. But I think the risk reward there is quite nice. I think it's a coin that, that's fantastic, isn't it? Really, you can't
it's the strongest bounce back from any meme coin, really. It's like, it's at all-time highs. Like, Farcoin isn't even at all-time highs. So
chart is the story. Farcoin also looks pretty good, although it does look like it's going to come under some resistance there. So it's going to overcome that. Will it be an issue? Maybe. That wick down shows you it may be when it hit resistance there. I'm going to bet on winners. I'm not going to get too exotic at this time. I wrote a little post in GTG saying, I think the best way to spend your money at the moment, or the way I'm spending my money, is putting it into past winners past winners whose charts now look good. So I'm not just like, oh, remember that coin I used to love? I'm just going to put money in there. Go and check the chart out first, right? And make sure that it looks like it's about ready for a breakout versus it's, it's still selling off and you're going to have to wait. Might as well be patient. So for me, put money into the winners, put money into good charts, and then wait until there's a clear narrative or a clear meta, a new one which you can plow some money into, something fresh. I don't know what that'll be. No one really does. Will it be a meme coin? Will it be an NFT? Don't know. But I think it'll be obvious when it comes. And I think you're better to wait for that if you want a hot 100x play, rather than trying to say, oh, let me look through all these shit meme coins. Oh, this could be 100x. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
if you have the time and you have the absolute patience and you are an aggressive take profiter, you can sit there and do that shit, by all means. Like, I was chatting to a really good VIP member, not really good, but like he's good in the trenches. Sorry. That's what I was going at yesterday, a VIP member from GTG. And he's like, yeah, Greeny, look, he had a dust bag, Craig, of Aura. And so he made a shit ton, a big bag on that when it pumped recently to 200 mil or whatever it got to. So he made a lot on that. So he, like, if you're going to be plugged in and that's what your niche is, go for it, man. Like, trade some of those low caps. But as Craig said, I would much rather sort of allocate trades into strength and spend less time doing that and more time doing some other things. So, Craig, we're still in greed. We are still in greed at the moment. We obviously dipped to neutral over the sort of past couple of weeks. I suppose I could probably zoom out here. Yeah, so we did drip. We did nearly get to fear on the 6th of June, which is around the time that I decided to buy some BTC at 102 and whatnot. Do you think? I think personally, what I would like to see, if we talk about it plainly, and I want to talk about money supply too, because this is front running BTC quite aggressively. So you would expect this to kind of correlate as well, and altcoins still lagging because BTC dominance is still dominating. But I'm in the camp, Craig, that I would much kind of rather BTC do this.
Let me see. Yeah.
And then that allows altcoins and memes to go crazy. And then BTC goes, okay, it's my turn now.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah.
I'd love that. I wonder how, I'm just wondering what Bitcoin does. It crab sideways? Yeah, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if it does that or if we get a bigger dip than that. I don't know, man. Even the wall didn't knock it below. How low did it go? 105? What did Bitcoin go?
100. Oh, it went down to 100K.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. A week or two ago. Ago. Sorry, I'm just bringing up the chart as well. It showed lots of strength, didn't it? Yeah, it couldn't get knocked below 100K. You're probably right. I don't think it's going to get smacked down, eh?
No.
But then I say that I fucking will do it tomorrow. So, but yeah, look at that. It got pushed up pretty hard from there. So, it looks like it wants to go higher. I'd love it to just give us just grab sideways until Q4.
Literally, just in this range between 112 and 100K. Literally, what I'm looking at is if you want to see BTC per se go crazy, you want to see either a big impulsive move like this, and it just absolutely just annihilates previous all-time highs, right?
Yeah.
And goes like that. Right now, we are still very bearish at this level because we have yet to close a weekly candle above the previous all-time high. We have rejected from it 3 times, nearly today as well, but not quite. So that remains the significant level for us. So if we can get above here, really, like if we have a big impulsive move, amazing. That I'd probably say, yeah, we're going crazy. But if we can get up here and then confirm that as a retest, that's the ultimate. Okay, we're about to blast off and go pretty crazy. So I'm in the camp. I'd much rather this go sideways for a long period of time. Like literally, something like this. I know people hate this, but like last year was so fun because everything was really good to trade during this period of time because BTC wasn't stealing a lot of the market share and the liquidity, right? So that's look at this. Like from the beginning of February all the way to September last year, meme coins and stuff went absolutely crazy because that's what happens. Liquidity went down the ecosystem. So the longer we oscillate sideways for BTC, Craig, the better, in my opinion, it is for alts and memes.
Yeah, agreed. You made mention that you think ETH NFTs would be number one for you versus Hyper. Why ETH NFTs? Why is that?
No, I have a big pudgy. I have a little pudgy. So they actually, not that I would, like the reason I do is as a hedge on ETH, right? But I haven't even looked at these. So they're actually below 9 ETH again. That's probably not a bad buy personally. And little pudgy's down at 1.13. So yeah, no, look, they make up that's 10 ETH. So 10 ETH times 2.5K. Yeah, that's like 25 grand. So yeah, I definitely have more ETH based assets than anything else right now. But I would prefer not to, but I know having more money on abstract is alpha. And obviously I'm not going to sell my little pudgy and my big pudgy. I actually need to double check. I still have access to that wallet. That would be kind of sad if I don't have access to that wallet anymore, but we'll see.
To the pudgy wallet, your big pudgy wallet?
Yeah, so I sent him to a new wallet when I got scammed and I haven't logged into that wallet in months. So we'll see.
Hopefully.
I should have it somewhere. So.
Oh well, that's one burnt, guys. That's one less for the.
Imagine, oh dude, I'd be mad. That's like 30 grand just gone.
Yeah,
but
hopefully you find.
I want to talk to you now, moving more specific to abstract. Craig, these weapons, the heroic weapons, we were talking about this last week. They have come down. They were 0.7 last week. We had a few sales 6 days ago in that sort of mid-6 region, couple 7s, but they are down at mid-5s. Should I sell one of my heroes and try and sell the token here and get 0.75 ETH-ish?
Oh yeah, and just take that out the
and
ecosystem.
take it out because I have 4 heroes. I mean, I'm earning like 8 to 9,000 hero a day, I think.
What
Sorry.
are you?
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, so I mean, my heroes are cooking chat. Like I've seen I think Coinplay in GTG. He said he has a level 27 hero. 27. He's been so lucky. So
yeah, fuck, that's good.
that's insane. So here we go. So I have level 19, 16, 14, 14. So yeah, they're earning, yeah, I think this is hero per hour. Now, what I have noticed is that the sharpness, if you don't sharpen your tools or your weapons, then you do earn a little bit less. So
You do.
here we go. Yeah, so I'm earning, so currently I'm earning slightly, about 30, 50, a little bit less. So I'm still earning, I'm earning, 5,600 a day, hero, which is, again, a lot. And I'm plowing it straight back into the ecosystem. But Craig, should I de-risk at some point, or is it still good to have 4 heroes here with 4 heroic weapons? The alternative, Craig, is I sell 2 heroes and I go to the remixer and I remix 3 of these heroics and get 1 legendary hero with one legendary weapon with 1 hero, and then I have 1 heroic with 1 hero. What do you like? This is what we were talking to Scarly about this, obviously on our recent live stream, and I'd love to hear what chat maybe recommends too. Like, what do I do here? Do I just keep it as status quo, which you don't break even? I haven't done the math recently, but it's about 30 hours, I think, for me to break even. So that's not too bad. Whereas if you do have a lower tier weapon, it does take a lot longer for you to break even in terms of leveling up and keeping your sharpness on your weapons. Legendary, you do break even within 24 hours of training, or not training, but out in the ecosystem. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it might be worth I mean, I've thought the same. It might be worth consolidating my 4 into 1 or 2 really good ones. A couple of the reasons is that you're only having to repair 1 or 2 weapons rather than 4.
That's it.
You're only having to train 2 heroes instead of 4.
Yeah.
Basically, your what's the words I can use? Your maintenance costs go down dramatically. Because it becomes expensive. What I'm noticing is now that I've upgraded mine to level 14, 15, 16, and 17, it becomes quite expensive to train them. So it may be better to consolidate those 4 into 2, like you're saying, with 2 much better weapons. Or I just farm hero, wait for hero to pump on a squeeze and sell into that. So that's another way you could do it. I'm just not. Yeah, I've got to have a bit of a think. I'm in the same dilemma
because it's good XP earning, Craig. Oh, dude, the hero token is
pulling back, something.
Oh, it's not nice. I'm glad I actually de-risked a bit of this the other day too. So I'm glad.
It's eating shit. So that does change things.
Yeah.
Currently holding a bag of hero. Should I cut here? I probably wouldn't cut here.
No, I wouldn't cut here personally. The time to cut was like in this little period here. But
I think it'll go back up. Because Scarly's gonna.
Oh, dude is insane. So
he will adjust. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. That's actually on my to-do list today, is figure out how I'm going to do it. But I think if you have 4, you're purely just going to farm the hero token. If you want to, I don't know. If you upgrade, you've got a good chance then to go into the second part of season 2 with Dogma, I suppose, to earn some rewards. You just got, I suppose people just have to decide whether they want to chase the Dogma rewards, which it can be risky to chase, or do you sit back and just farm the token, let others chase, and you just sell into pumps they create?
I don't know. Yeah,
Ponzi's are hard, dude.
Because I can't. Yeah, no, I've got these in for another 4.5 hours. So I think what I might do is rotate 3 of these hero, which is pretty nuts. Like, let's just have a quick look. Has a legendary weapon actually sold recently? No. Yeah, so we had a couple legendary sales a week ago. But as people go in the ecosystem longer, but like I probably wouldn't ever sell the legendary kind of in a way. I don't know, because it earns you so much hero
Yeah.
on your guy. So I don't know, Craig. I don't know. I might remix my 3. I might sell sell my lower tier heroes.
Yeah.
Maybe sell 2 of these guys. Remix these 3 weapons at 95% win rate. Is it still 95? I bloody hope it's still 95%.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, dude, I'd be
if you
effing
burned, imagine
fuming.
if you end up with one of
Shut
the
up.
same.
Shut up. No, we're not bringing that energy here. So 3.
You'll win. You'll
I
win. You
get
haven't
the
had a bad
legendary.
run yet from this game, man. I haven't seen
Yeah. And
a bad
then
run.
you're right though. Then I would have a level 19, a level 16, one with heroic, one with legendary, and yeah, look, I mean, because it's really interesting. Like, if you have a look at you can't compare, like, because we're so late, like, you can't compare with the whales. Like, you can't compete.
Right.
Sorry. So, again, like, what is the strategy? There's multiple strategies in this game, right? Is it accumulate more hero? Like, these guys are making millions, or is it accumulate more points on the leaderboard? Like this guy here, PPL, which has 5 heroes. It's just obviously farming the remixing and that side of things. So, I don't know. There's some big names on this list, Greg. There's some big names on this list.
Yeah, there's some concerning names on there, eh?
Yeah, there's some concerning names.
One of the good things with leveling up your heroes, though, is you do get about, I think, between 4,000 and 5,000.
Points.
That's called points.
Where are you on the leaderboard, Craig? Out of curiosity.
Last I checked, I might be 300-400.
Yeah, I'm 157 now.
It's not a bad spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might be probably 300 at a guess. Yeah, but I did notice you get okay points for. I mean, the other thing is XP. So I kind of remind myself that because obviously with this Ponzi, there's 2 ways you can play. Well, there's a few ways you can play it, but for me, it's not just a pure Ponzi. Because if I was thinking that way, I'd strategize in a different way. But because I'm trying to earn XP, I'm not trying to get out. Whereas if I was flipping, I'd be trying to see how I could get out with money. Whereas because I want XP, I do want at least a high performing hero in there farming the token and earning points. So
what's your current setup?
4 heroes, 3 with is it epics, and 1 with the 1 down. So 3 epics, 1 rare, earning what was I earning? 3.2 and there day 3.2. But now it's real slow. Every time I upgrade my guys, I only go up about 60 per day.
Yeah.
So it's not. I don't. But then in saying that, upgrading does give you quite a lot of points. So it's like, even though I'm reluctant to upgrade, it's like, okay, do I sell the 1,000?
Oh, I didn't know you could actually look at this.
Yeah, so you can go and see how much it earns you if you upgrade.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that is something to consider. So even though you could say, shit, that's not financially viable, upgrading my hero for 1,400 hero because of the yields only 60 a day more, 4 to 7,000 XP or whatever you call it. What do they call it? Points? I don't know what it's called.
Points. Yeah, points.
Points. That's quite a lot compared to what else you can do. E.g., like I think repairing weapons earns a little bit, but it might be in the hundreds.
Yeah, 600.
Yeah, so like way less, right? 10%, 90% less. So yeah, there's a bit to work out, dude. So for me at the moment, I think I'm going to keep leveling up, although it's burning my hero only because I want to keep earning that XP. But there is a point that you need to stop doing that probably. So I kind of feel I might upgrade my heroes a couple more times, earn a bit more XP this week. And then I'm going to start probably just acquiring or accruing hero.
See, the thing you face, like, if I get to a legendary weapon, that definitely helps me earn around the same amount, but it would be very interesting. So it's at 5640, just to keep that in our minds, Craig, because maybe tomorrow we can talk about this. Maybe after I do make some moves, to see whether if I do go to like my top hero with the legendary, assuming it goes smoothly, weapon, it'd be very interesting.
Because then your maintenance costs go down a lot.
Yeah.
75% less because you got 4.
Yeah.
If you get rid of 3 of them, or 2, you could halve it. Could be a good play if you do the math.
Yeah. There's 1 legendary weapon listed. at 1.45 ETH. So not that I would buy it on secondary, but I'm just trying to do some math. If I sold 3 heroics on secondary and bought a legendary, that would actually be better than remixing for chance. But you don't earn the points on the leaderboard, Craig, if you go that route.
Yeah, I wonder what remixing those weapons would
Oh,
get.
dude, a remixing of a heroic. Dude, that you're right. Surely that's actually quite big in points.
Yeah, provided the math's 95% for you, just check that out.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, wow. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I look forward to seeing what you do, man.
Because that was the main question I had. So let me just have a quick look. I don't know if it tells you.
What's going on?
Oh, I don't have the weapons in here either. Yeah, no, I don't have the weapons in here either. So no, okay, I can't. Yeah, so I can't look at it. Okay, no, yeah, I don't know. If anyone knows in chat, please let Craig or I know. Yeah, Craig's number 1 on abstract. Love to see it.
I saw that. Yeah, I just had a little look.
So yeah, that's anything else outside that ecosystem or on abstract that you're eyeing off? Obviously, we had that new game drop, Craig, as well.
Which one was
Penguin Gotchi?
Yeah, I haven't jumped on that.
Yeah.
Did you?
No, I got the referral early to help sort of onboard some people, but I personally, I've been, as I said, I had a trading comp last night with BPCC. I was on a space. I'm working up sick. I haven't had a chance to go check it out.
I'm the same, and also like I was speaking to MasterChef, and they want to speak to that DM me and said, "Oh, do you want to get on board?" And I read it, and then the problem is, man, the coin launched last night our time or early morning.
It was so last minute. Yeah,
I can't get a win there.
Yeah.
Because I won't be awake when the token goes fucking live.
Yeah.
So I'm not real keen on letting Americans hold my money while I sleep, man.
Yeah.
Because they don't seem to respect my money, Greeny. They seem to sell. So
yeah.
No, I didn't participate mainly because I knew the time zone wouldn't work. Yeah. I didn't realize when he messaged I had 24 hours to fucking
it was quick, eh?
And also that's just not long enough to shell a referral link, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think. And I think Eli's already been doing it for like 3 days.
Yeah, no, Alyssa's been doing it for a few days.
So I was like, man, they would have gobbled up all the abstract people. There's only fucking like 1,000 of us, right? So if those guys get in early, what do we get? Who's going to use our ref link?
Yeah.
So a couple of reasons I didn't, mainly because I was like, you are so busy. And I was like, man, I don't really want another fucking reason to get up at 3 a.m. to watch a coin potentially send or dump. I don't know, man. And I'm the same as you. I wanted a bit of sleep. I needed sleep. I'd rather. Actually, should we quickly look up that token, Greeny?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. It is live. Someone did say that. Hold on.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, either I'm going to be stoked I didn't, or I'm going to be fucking.
It's at 8.2 million. I don't even know if I don't even know how the ref works, guys. I just knew it was an early opportunity, so I was like, oh, guys, we'll get this out. So
it was 12 milli, I think, when I woke up.
Yeah. So consolidation here. Here we go. Yeah, so this chart actually looks pretty good, Greg.
Yeah, it does. That's all right.
The thing again that comes back to abstract meme coins is the low liquidity, 180K for an 8 million market cap.
Yeah, fuck. That's going to be like a rubber band snapping up and down, guys.
I know.
Good in some ways, but I don't know. And this game, so I'm going to guess it's not on the abstract portal.
Not yet, I believe.
Which always like, if it broke, put it this way, if it was on the portal, I would have fucking gone ham.
Yeah.
Because then I know I'm going to earn XP. Because the way I was thinking about this the other day, and I was going to put a bit of a thread up, but I hadn't done it yet, was a lot of the bets I do at this stage of the bull run are bets where there's 2 catalysts for upside.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what I kind of mean by that is, I take bets where I can win in 2 different ways. Mm-hmm. And so with abstract, the reason why I'm heavy in abstract is I can win on XP and then just simply trading the asset.
Mm-hmm.
So if the trader in me fucks up and I don't get the win, the consolation prize is I earned XP.
Mm-hmm.
So it lessens damage. So that's one of the reasons why I go there, which is one of the reasons I didn't go to this because it's not on the portal. So I guess what I'm saying is you've only got so much money as well. Mm-hmm. And I've got to focus. I've got to keep the main thing.
Mm-hmm. I agree. You got to trade trends. Like we've spoken about this alpha sort of for a long time. You got to.
I like the whole well, what is it? Gotchi. I like the whole, not
Yeah,
a
it looks
Tamagotchi.
clean. Uncle's saying that there's a bit of FUD overnight with requesting all Pengu approval rather than a small amount of your tokens. But I'm pretty sure, Craig, like when you sell an Ethereum meme
Yeah,
coin,
you have to approve, or
you
you
have to
approve the
approve
amount.
like all these people. Oh, dude, people have
Yeah,
no experience in this.
that's not fun. That's just being
That's
like,
literally just people looking to pick apart stuff. Like if you've traded on Ethereum, guys, you literally have to approve all your tokens before you can even
every
sell
time, and you
a
approve the amount first. So
exactly. And
God
then
forbid you're in a
NFT,
pumping coin, you're going to try and sell it quick. You're like, fuck, and you're going to approve it. Oh man, the amount of times I've been like, that. Do you remember buying ETH meme coins, and the first thing you do is approve?
yeah, you wouldn't even, and like gas is still high. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you've been in the trenches any longer than a year, that stuff's
Oh, literally, Craig. You'd buy an NFT and you would make sure you approve it all, because then if it did pump or whatever, you could just accept a WETH bid straight away. Yeah, people. Oh, guys, come on. That's
little lessons for the new people in the room.
For all the newbies. That's pretty standard for Ethereum based contracts for a long time. So
but I can see. Look, I get it. So I guess
normally as a privy, yes, it would be a concern. It would be a concern. So $14 to get started is the pay. Which I mean, you're burning Pengu for it, I believe. So
yeah, so it burns Pengu to earn Gotchi.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I think builders building on the chain is sick. So I'm into it. The minute if they can get this on the portal, because I think from speaking to them last time, they were kind of caught between a rock and a hard place, because the abstract team said, look, we're not going to support you yet. We want to see you cultivate an NFT community, show that you're in it for the long haul, and then we'll consider you on the portal.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this is these guys trying to just show the team that they're here for the right reasons. They can build cool shit. It's a little bit like the Blastum situation.
And can I add the amount of the people in that group chat, Craig? I don't know if you got added to it, but geez, man, the reach in that group chat was pretty nuts in terms of calls that were the part of this marketing.
I didn't get added to any groups.
I could show some names. The people in that chat was crazy, like way bigger than me. I was like, oh my God, like I'm in this chat. Yeah. And I
probably missed out.
So but it shows you again, that goes back to Master, right? Like he's very well connected, and that's exactly why. Like, and I'm talking well connected across some of the biggest calls on Twitter. I was like, oh my God, there's some people in this chat that I'm like, oh shit, okay.
I should. I mean, I did reply to him today and said, oh, sorry, bro, time zone things. Because he messaged, because it must have been about to go live the token about 2 a.m. and he said, oh, just touching base. So shout out to him for actually fucking
giving us a go. Yeah, it's
nice. Like even though I didn't ape in, don't get me wrong, guys. I actually like what they're doing. It's just I had yesterday for Greeny and I interviewing Easy and shit. It was just like fucking my day was chocker, man. Like I had no time. And stuff like this, I don't like to just ape shit. I like to look into it. So
of course. Like if you're going to put your brand attached to something,
scope though.
This chart looks pretty good, guys. Not gonna lie, you could just swing trade the token. Like that's a really good lesson is how Easy made a lot of money and how I made a lot of money on Bitcoin was not like I plowed in the ecosystem, still did well. But it was actually just swing trading the token, Craig. A lot of people get caught up with the wrong aspect sometimes. And I made like $5,000 just by swing trading the token. Like
you killed that. I regretted not going heavy on stream with you that day. Because we did it live. And I was like, I think you might have got a what did you get? 5x, 10x?
Oh yeah. I can't remember. There's 3 mil to 15 mil, something, so 5x, yeah.
Yeah, like it was good. It was way better than playing the big game.
Yeah. So I might buy a little bit here. What's this?
Maybe I should as well to support the guys. Because the thing is, they were such great guys. I feel a little bit bad.
Oh my God. I can't deal with this slippage anymore or the spread. Oh my, literally, I'm trying to buy $600 and the spread is like $100 and something bucks. Like it's just ridiculous.
It's hard to get a win with that.
Here, I'll tell you, right? Like it's $640 and it goes down to $565 is what I get. That's literally what? $80 gone.
It's like a 10% haircut. It's a 15% haircut, man.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was looking at meme coins last night trading on Abstract. I was like, man, it's for the newer ones. If you try to trade newer ones like Icy, I was looking at that. I was like, fuck. Like it's just you lose quite a lot of money trading in and out.
Yeah, you just kind of got to stack it until they do get to a certain level. And then kind of sell.
Is it the same on Lootbot what you're using? Do you
no, well, Lootbot, to be honest, it has a slippage of 5. I actually haven't looked personally at the transactions to double check, but I personally, I don't think it is as bad as these manual swaps. So it's really interesting. I just bought a little bag there because I don't mind this chart. I don't mind this chart at all.
I don't
This is a
either.
chart I would generally take, Craig. So
Yeah, regardless of name, the charts.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one or two things are going to happen. It's going to bounce off there and fucking send, or it's going to break back below, and you'll
I'd cut below that level there at 5.6. So
I think that looks good. And like you said, if the team's well connected, they've obviously got strings to pull.
Yeah.
Any calls on the timeline calling it yet?
No. Well, Liz has been talking about it for a week. Eli put a tweet out. Let me check the other people.
Some people in the chat are saying approval was an issue as there was a warning in the AGW.
Yeah, but that's just AGW
being cautious, right?
As a privy wallet, yeah.
So the warnings, I mean, that's not a bad warning. That's a good warning, yeah?
Yeah. It's protecting you.
It's up.
Yeah. Okay, that person hasn't shilled the link. What's this little flower?
Sorry, I'm jumping back to your screen.
Hold on, hold on. No, I haven't pulled up. I don't want to pull up these people. Has this person shilled it? No, I don't think they have.
Is Whale in there?
Hey?
Whale?
Yes.
Is he? The dirty dog's got his fingers in every pie, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's some big names in this group chat. Not that they're talking and not that they're going to do it. It was just like, oh shit, there's some big names in this chat. So Cook was another one. That's who I was just looking at.
Oh, is he in there?
Yeah, he's in there. So, these are the biggest calls literally in crypto. So what's luck.io? Is that like some new gambling platform? Yeah, new casino. Bro, the amount of casino, Craig, is this a concern, mate? Actually, let's talk about this. And before we I don't have anywhere to go today, but what are your thoughts? Like, crypto is becoming, I actually wrote a thread about this, or like a post about this recently, that the amount of people that are, well, not the amount of people, but the amount of products, let's go with, that are gambler focused, and has the casino just moved from betting on horse racing, going to the casino, betting on footy, whatever it is, to actually just gambling on chain? Do you is that a massive concern, right? Because I know here in Australia, gambling is a huge issue. It is massive issue. Like billions of dollars every year are lost. We have ads. I don't know if the same as in America, but we have ads that literally say, know when to stop, call this helpline. At the end, like Australian guidelines and what's it called? Policies. Like if you're a gambling software or company, you have to disclose, okay, I'm a gambling software and please gamble responsibly at the end of it. It's always that. So is this a big like red flag for crypto moving forward, Craig? That like you've kind of got trading, right, where you're gambling in the meme coins. Like that's different. This is like actual like gambling based,
like a roulette table or something.
Yeah. And the death.fund, mate. I literally had to go this morning with more liquidity because I got a DM from Kamal who was like, Greeny, I tried with more money and my odds went down. So I tried with more money and my odds actually went down. The more times I hit the death symbol too. So I'll be sticking to my $12 bets. But again, is it gambling? Like, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. Is it a concern? Yeah, I think it is. But what I also think about, I'm in two minds about it. I can actually argue both ways, which is ironic because I partner with ToshiBet, which is a gambling site.
That point. Yeah.
So for me, the way I justified that to myself was I would never want people to gamble money that they can't afford to spend. But I also believe I'm probably a bigger believer in a free market and your freedom of choice. So although I want to wrap everyone in cotton wool, the world's a harsh place. Actually, that's probably not the way I should word it. I think people need to take responsibility for their actions first and foremost. Secondly, to that though, that's probably the main thing. Do I think it's a great thing that gambling sites are so prominent? Probably not. But then what I would also say to that is the fact they're there means there's the demand for it. So it's the chicken and the egg. So if so many are popping up, is the demand so great that they're fulfilling what the consumers are asking for, or whatever you want to call it? So I don't know, man. I don't know if gambling sites are the problem, but then
Mhm.
I could go deep and say, look at society, look what's created.
Well,
It's
yeah.
made us like that. We could go.
Why do you think people gamble? Like, it's a big thing in Australia. Like, it literally,
Yeah.
like, as far as I remember, I went to college. It was like, okay, we run into the cast tonight to have a fun on blackjack. Are we betting on the horses? Are we having a punt on a same game multi on this footy game on the weekend? Like, why is it such a big part of our culture? I suppose society. Like,
Because of the tax revenue.
yeah, because it's free, right? Like, you don't actually.
Government takes tax, gets paid for nothing like cigarettes. They get massive cuts from it. That and alcohol. Gambling, drugs, and alcohol, man. Like drugs and alcohol. Gambling and drugs.
Yeah.
Probably the two most profitable businesses in the world. And the government's got a pretty big stranglehold on both pharmacy and gambling. So, yeah, it is a problem, though, to be honest. It is a problem. It's because I've got mates who play like online like slot machines and Candy Crush and all this shit, but for money. And I'm like, fucking hell, man.
Online
So when they're bored,
yeah,
they'll get bored and sit in their car and just play and blow $2,000. I'm like,
dude, what? How do you do that shit?
No, I just want the $2,000 myself. I feel like just asking for it. Or say, give me $2,000, I'll put in Bitcoin and I'll try to give you two back, or give you three back and I'll keep one or something. But
yeah,
I don't want to do that because I don't want their money either. But no, it is a problem. And yeah, I don't know what the answer is. The answer is for everyone to be self-satisfied and happy, man, and then they won't gamble. But then that's a deeper issue in itself, and that's a societal issue, I think. So gambling won't go away as long as a whole bunch of other stuff sticks around. So, but gambling is quite fun. It's just know that the house always wins, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just know that the house always wins. So if that's in your head and you get a win and you're like, yay, I'm the best, just know that tomorrow you'll probably give it back. And if you had fun doing it, well, then that's the value. But I wouldn't be playing it thinking you're going to walk away up in the end.
No, exactly. Sorry to interrupt this, but the market is dumping. We've obviously, well, not, it's not like huge, but like we are dumping. Trump is leaving G7 early. Massive explosion in Parchin. I don't know where that is. Hold on, let me check.
Looks like they're giving us a lot of reasons to be afraid, eh?
Yeah, it's Iranian military complex outside of the main capital. So yeah, it looks like Israel's going to town right now. China calls on its nationals to leave Israel as well. So maybe this is starting to heat up a little bit more than what we've been waiting for this. So not waiting for this, but we have been kind of like, is the market going to respond to this in a particular way? And I mean, Craig, we're live now, so it's kind of cool to capture the market dumping. But
I want to buy, bro. I want to buy. Let's
talk about that. I went heavy the other day into Hyperliquid and stuff at $40. Dude, where's my trading view tab? I've lost it. I'm like, oh, I must have got out of it. Okay, no, I've got it on the screen. So yeah, it's kind of back towards my entry. So to be honest, like, are we buying? What are you going to buy if we do start to see a bit of a correction here?
I'm going to buy Bitcoin. I'll probably buy Hyper. Or Hype. How do you say it? Hype.
Well, Hyperliquid or Hype. Yeah.
Hype. Yeah. Yeah, probably Bitcoin, Hype. Bro, to be honest, I won't go like those are my plays, I think.
Yeah.
I can't think of another one.
You've already got a bag of Mog.
Sorry. Yeah, thank you. Probably Mog. I'd go more.
One chart I really like, which I think is going to play out really nicely, is Dogecoin, to be honest. So
yeah. I've got some Doge. I've been holding.
Yeah. I'm just moving my stop loss. A bit risky here, but I think, look, I mean, unless it gets really out of control, like BTC is literally still ranging. So it's just alts and memes that'll get hammered.
Yeah, bro. I'm so glad I'm fucking heavy Bitcoin for times like this. Because when I was heavy last run in alts, this would have scared me. Because alts are the ones that suffer through times like this, and me as well, which essentially they're the same, right? Look, yeah. I mean, as bad as this sounds, those news headlines excite me, bro.
You want to buy.
Get upset about this, but I also something to address, Greeny, I think as well, because I see on the timeline when traders talk trading, I think it's important to remove emotions from trading, and I do notice some people getting, I don't know if they're virtue signaling or what they're trying to do, but when traders say positive stuff about pullbacks due to war, people say, well, think of the innocence. It's like, well, fuck, of course, man.
Yeah, it's not like we're
Of
discounting that.
course,
Yeah,
but the thing is, bro, I'm here to make money,
it's our job.
and I can't help the situation there. Well, I can actually. I can talk about it. And I can express my disdain for war. But if you really want to do something, chuck your boots on and fucking get over there and do something, or probably shut up. We don't know what's going on over there. And the best thing you can do is look after your own backyard and your family. And I'm going to do the best by my son, and that's make fucking money. And if it's making money off bad news, so be it, man.
Well, like that's how the world works, unfortunately. And yeah, look, I feel sorry for everything that's happening. We literally mentioned that multiple times during the show. But
I feel sorry for the cow that dies to give me my meat, bro. But
well, yeah, exactly. You eat that. I mean, we could open this
yeah.
Greg.
So death's death, but no, don't get me wrong. It makes me sad. Like, and I just want to put that out there. When I'm on the timeline saying "buy the blood," I mean it in the most pure trading form you could ever imagine.
Exactly.
And I actually, when I trade in Greeny, you've probably learned to do this. I disassociate feelings as much as I can.
You have to. You have to.
Because otherwise, like, are you here to be a protester on the timeline and create real change? Sure, cool. But you probably shouldn't be investing then.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to be a Greta Thunberg or whatever her name is, get out there, get on the Greenpeace boats, cause a disruption, whatever you fucking got to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, that's enough of my rant. But buy the blood. I mean, look at COVID, bro. I put up a chart yesterday that actually Jason Pizzino put out that showed I shouldn't laugh, but it's pretty damning. All the starts of conflicts and the chart movement from there, bro, it went up every time. Every time, including another interesting fact is Elon Musk called for a recession in 22, 23. And we had the most outrageous bull run in all assets we've ever had. So don't listen to fucking Elon about recessions, guys. That's not his jam. And I think he's a bit of a scaremonger sometimes. And I think he plays the game with Trump. And I don't think he always means what he says. Put it this way, if you took Elon's advice in 22, 23, you would have missed a ginormous move in the stock market.
Literally, yeah.
Like, bro, that was the worst advice he gave.
Yeah.
Like, literally, he marked the bottom, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, be careful what you listen to on the timeline, including people you perceive as smart. Elon Musk's not an economist. Although, you know what? Sometimes I wonder with his comments, bro. I think it's gamesmanship.
Well, he's the richest man in the world for a reason, Craig. He probably knows how to manipulate ABC over time.
Yes. And I think he invests, doesn't he? So,
well, yeah, in his own stuff, I assume. So,
yeah. So, I don't know, man. I think all these. I mean, I've been waiting for a reason to be able to buy in. So, if this is the reason, like, they're always going to give us, the news is always going to give us a reason for a pullback. So,
yeah.
The Black Swan, when's that going to come? I dare say the Black Swan will come for the bear market. There'll be a news event coming up in the next year. Yeah. I kind of feel like they're starting to tiptoe around it now, what it'll be, things like that. Will it be another COVID? Will it be, so I do think there will be a bad event coming up, and that will explain the prolonged bear market will be in. But I don't think that's yet. And I think treat these bad news headlines as probably an opportunity rather than getting scared.
Pengu looks good here. If we get a retest of the 9, I don't even know if that's like 009. That could be a good buy, Craig.
Yeah, 009. Yeah, I need more Pengu. I need about another $4,000 US.
Well, it's down 3% today. It's down a bit more from that little mini high that we had. It's down 8% from the high.
Okay, cool. Probably a good. I'm probably going to buy today, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get another retest of that little bit lower, that's the goal. I mean, look, it's not the best environment to be trading right now.
No, not really. I'll probably will just wait to see if I can get a little bit lower. I'll wait to see if there's an overreaction in the market. I hope there is. But looking at daily exchange volume, it's starting to tick up now, actually. So it's back up into the 40 billions, 41 billion, and went as low as 34.5, which was pretty much the low. So we're moving back up now. So exchange volume's ticking back up. That's usually not a bad sign. So the market actually looks okay, bro.
It does. I mean, the market's, you've got to remember, guys, like BTC is holding above $100,000.
Like, all this news of war and Bitcoin's pretty much shrugging it off like it's another day, bro. Like, tell me on that chart where the war is.
Yeah. That's it.
You couldn't pick it, right? If I didn't tell you where the wall was. So yeah. Anyway, I'm a buyer, bro. I'm a buyer.
Agreed.
Give me 100,000 Bitcoin. I want another bite at 100K.
I'd love a sub 100 personally, but I don't know if we'd get there.
I don't know if they're going to bless us.
Yeah.
If they do, bro, I think if they do bless us with a sub 100, I think they'll give us quite a scary reason.
Yeah, it has to be legit something what's going on.
Yeah, and I think they'll want to make you think that's not the buy. If they, in other words, I guess what I'm saying is if they give us another bite at that, they're going to scare the shit out of us so most people don't buy. And that's when I will buy. I might be wrong, but I don't care.
Yeah, no, agreed. I think that's a good way to leave the show, Craig. We've covered quite a lot of content today. The main thing we want to take away today, guys, is go follow our new page, okay? Yeah. Or it's the old page, but we're running it back. GC Crypto, it's Greeny and Craig. Maybe we'll switch it up in time, but yeah, Greeny and Craig on Twitter.
Those numbers on X, bro, on the right there, right?
Yeah, mate. Good numbers. So it's good to see. I retweeted the GC Crypto just to kind of drive a bit of traffic over.
Imagine if that took over my stream.
I mean, that's the goal, Craig, eventually.
Yeah, I suppose you're right?
Yeah, get that up the ladder. The brand up higher. So
that's true. Yeah, it just makes me laugh. I'm like, fuck. But I mean, ultimately, you're right. That is the long-term goal. So yeah, give that a follow, guys. We'll definitely be putting out lots of content on there. For the people that have got good memories, I haven't forgotten the MOG giveaway, so I will still give away some MOG.
Yeah.
I haven't. Fuck, that picture makes me laugh of that stream. Is that our first stream?
This is our first ever stream. 207 views.
What was I thinking?
Hey?
Like coming in there with that big beard, like.
Anyway, I don't know, bro. That was bear market vibes, man.
That was bear market, bro. We are just thinking of a fuck anymore. And then we're trying to get channel sponsors. So I've got to shave now and shit.
Yeah.
But what really makes me laugh is my mother effer there. Well, it wasn't even mine. I borrowed that actually.
True.
I didn't even buy one. That was my mate's. Shout out. But good times. Look how young you look there, Greeny.
Mate, I've aged. This was 18 months ago. So I've aged, chat.
We all have, man. Fuck, I look so happy there too. I'm almost smiling. Yeah, happy days, eh? So, yeah, cheers. Well, you just ticked over 500. Yeah, cheers, guys, for following us and giving Greeny and I your love. Everyone in Abstract, I had about 20 views today. That was nice. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
And the beard suits me. Yeah, I'll do it in the bear market. And thanks for the tips, guys. I know Greeny got what'd you get, $153?
Yeah, a Newt Whale came and dropped me $140 yesterday, so massive legend. So
I think he might have done the same for me, but just a lot less. So maybe that's just a sign of the value we're providing. I think I got
you're number one today, mate.
I think I got $10. I think I got $10 from him. So thank you, Newt Whale. I did swap it promptly to Pudgy. But I do appreciate the tips, guys. It actually really helps, to be honest.
No, I think it's amazing. Like the fact, again, like I've said this for a while, like if I was streaming anywhere else, I've got 1 cent tips today. So thank you. I got 1 cent. Massive, guys. But it's massive. Like if I go stream on Twitch, like I was saying with Easy and stuff yesterday, or go stream on YouTube, like, I mean, we're streaming on YouTube now. I've got 10 viewers. So I actually have more viewers on Abstract than YouTube, which is just nuts. Like, it's just absolutely nuts, right? Like, and I have 28K subscribers on that platform. The algo sucks. The ad revenue sucks. Big shout out to YouTube because I do enjoy creating content. It's just...
Yeah, they've got to put it back to the creator.
They have to, man. They have to.
They've gone too far.
YouTube it's interesting.
Or it'll die, bro. It'll die.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Video content is better for live on there than live streaming is what I've at least found. Unless, like, I don't know. But X is great. Like that's why we stream. We stream on Twitch. I mean, I've got 1 view on Twitch right now as well. But hey, you got to stream.
I ever get 1. The most I got, I put it up the other day, was 2.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, 2.
When I used to stream exclusively on Twitch, I think I got to 150. But like, again, like you're limiting yourself by doing it on one platform. So yeah, definitely consider putting it crypto or content out there on multiple platforms. Now, last plug from us today, Craig, outside of obviously the GC Crypto, go follow us on Twitter, guys, underscore, well, it's just Greeny and Craig. But yeah, huge end of financial year sale for GTG, guys, 40% off. You can sign up in the chat. It's there. We'd love to have you in there. We literally have an Abstract channel where we've been cooking. CoinPie, I mean, he literally has level 27 heroes, so you can talk to him about his on-chain heroes, his Abstract plays, all those sorts of things. We have memes and some of the best futures traders out there as well. So yeah, for me, it's it's a place I call home, and I'm giving back, or we're giving back, Craig, now by giving everyone an opportunity to jump in at a really nice discount. The lifetime's actually down 60%. So if you want to join on the lifetime, sign up using that link, and you can join us 60%. I know I was chatting to Rizuka about that, so hopefully he can jump in on the lifetime deal. It's down 60%. Craig, anything we want to leave us with today?
No, I think we've covered everything. And is tomorrow XP Day or the day after for us?
Wednesday? Yeah, no, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so that'll be a big show. In fact, we might try to get Eli on for that.
We need to work out which day we're doing. Yeah, we do need to work out which day we're doing.
Might get the big fella on for that. But XP Day, that should be a good chat. Hopefully we get some good numbers. Hopefully our strats have worked. But look, I just want to say thanks for everyone supporting the channel. It's great to see 250 people following or listening on the GC Crypto. That's fucking phenomenal, dude.
Yeah, so, love it.
Also, big shout out to everyone supporting us. We do appreciate it, and we do notice, and just coming in and writing comments and that, it's sick, because we used to run streams and no one would write to me, no one would say hi. So it's nice to have some friends. So thank you for doing that for me. My wife respects me more now, so great.
You actually get kind of paid, and
you kind of making this work now. It's great. So yeah, it's kind of working. So thank you, everyone. It wouldn't work without you guys. So.
Yeah, agreed. And as Craig said, all of our shows now that's probably the last update. All of our shows now are at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have
time for consistency, huh?
Yeah, we have decided to just keep that time slot the same. So every Sunday to Thursday Eastern Standard Time, which is 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for our friends in Australia as well. So yeah, big things coming for GC Crypto, guys. Go click follow Greeny and Craig, and make sure if you want to watch these replays back at any time, they're live on our YouTubes, Greeny Trades and Craig's Coin Purse. Mate, have a lovely afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, brother. We'll see you in the morning. I'll see you on the timeline, everyone.
All right, guys. Peace. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow.